That was the worst day of my life, having to put my brother in the ground.
And with one of the accused killers of her brother now dead, Jeremy Gibson's sister says much of that pain has returned. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Dan Klein. After hearing about the death of Antonio Williams, tonight Jeremy Gibson's sister says it seems as if her family is living the same nightmare as they did when Jeremy was murdered back in July. News Channel 18's Krista Henry sat down one-on-one with Gibson's sister and joins us now with more on the family's reaction to Williams' death. Krista?
Well, Dan, I spoke with Jennifer Sargent, Jeremy's sister, and she says even though it's been 24 hours, she still doesn't know how she feels after learning about the death of one of her brother's alleged murders Monday. But she says what she does know is she and her family want Jeremy to be remembered as the loving person he was and not to be just remembered as another murder victim.
Jeremy was a person. Jeremy was a great dad. You know, Jeremy was loved. Jeremy had likes and dislikes and good days and bad days.
And while Jeremy Gibson's sister Jennifer Sargent says there isn't a day her family doesn't think about Jeremy and miss his smile and the sound of his laugh, she says hearing the news about Antonio Williams' death Monday just opened up several wounds her family struggles to heal every day.
The anger and frustration and hurt and all those things that we felt when it all first happened came rushing back.
Sargent says while she would never wish death upon anyone, even someone who is charged with cutting her brother's life short, she says she's able to find comfort knowing it's one less trial her family has to sit through and one less time she has to hear what her brother went through.
I just can't be happy that he's dead, but I can be grateful that that's one less torment and torture that he can do to my brother's family, my family.
Sargent says while every day is a struggle for her family, she says she continues to do what she knows Jeremy would want them to do, and that is to keep his memory and spirit alive.
If I could turn back time, I would take this all away, but I can't. All I can do is make sure that his boys know who he is and how much he loved them, and to try to make sure that this doesn't happen to somebody else's brother or somebody else's dad.
Jennifer told me yesterday was her and her sister's birthday, so hearing the news of Williams' death was especially difficult. She says although it's been several months since her brother was murdered, she's not sure if she would feel any different about Williams' death, even if it was several years from now. Krista Henry, News Channel 18.